Hi everybody, and thanks for joining Stamp with Tracy for tonight's Well Wednesday. Tonight I'm going to work on showing you a stamp set that came from our celebration catalog. We're now in our second month of celebration, and also I posted some information on my Facebook page that there are currently some additional celebration items available effective February 1st. Now those items did come out of a current product that Stampin' Up! Has, and it just gives you optional choices for other items to pick than things that are in celebration. So many customers order frequently during celebration, and they want other options to choose from after they've picked from some of the items that are in the catalog. So the second month they did go ahead and make some regular products available. And you will have to check out my Facebook page for that because I am away and I didn't have access to a printer, so I wasn't able to print that out for you. I will do my best to have maybe a picture of it in the comments tonight, so you can check it out there. Hopefully I remember to do that when I'm done. But we're going to be using the stamp set that is called Beautifully Happy, and this stamp set is available with a $100 spend. So any catalog that you choose to spend from, if your order totals $100, you can receive this beautiful two-step stamping set for free. And this has some beautiful sayings in it that combine with each other, and also the really simple two-step stamping to get the flowers colored in is just so easy, and that's what I want to show you tonight. Excuse me. So you can find that on page 13 of the celebration catalog. Again, that's page 13, and it's called Beautifully Happy, and it's available with a $100 purchase. You can get that for free. So I'm going to start out with telling you the papers that I'm using here. The cardstock, I've got a piece of thick basic white that is 5.5 by 8.5, and then scored at 4 1/4 to give me my card base. And then I have a piece of fresh freesia, which is 5 1/4 by 4, and that is going to go on top of that. And then I have another piece of basic white that is 5 by 3 3/4. And on that piece of basic white, I have stamped with Memento Tuxedo Black, the largest flower from that set. Whoops, sorry about that. And then we're going to color that, and I'm going to show you just how simple it is after stamping that. Again, that's stamped with a Memento Black. I'm going to take the fresh freesia, and this is the second step of stamping, and I'm going to have that fresh freesia, and then shift my chair out of the way there so I can line this up. You line it up right over top, and it's so easy to tell where that is with these photopolymer stamps, and press down, and then I have that beautiful color already. And this being the two-step stamping, it's gradiated to give you that different layered colors. And then we're going to take and use the soft succulent ink and ink up those leaves. And again, we're going to line those up with the photopolymer stamp. It is so nice and easy to do so. Press that down on there, and you have those colored in. And again, the way that that is toned, I'm trying to think, what do they call that on our stamp sets when they give you that two-tone look automatically? Oh, distinctive. So it's not only two-step stamping, but it's distinctive stamping as well. And then we're going to fill in this one here, and I'm just going to use the same color with the soft succulent. And this piece is going to cover this, all of this, and these two pieces here. And I just love how this all lines up. Hopefully I can do this without getting myself in the camera there. See how nice and easy that lined up? Just love it. And there we have some beautiful two-step stamping already done. Now I am going to take my Fresh Freesia blend and get these ink pads closed so that I don't get any ink. And I'm going to do the center of this. And I'm going to come back and do that a few times because I want it to show up on there. So as it dries, I'll come back and do it again a little bit darker. And I am using the Fresh Freesia Dark. Okay, so now we're going to do some other stamping on here. And I am going to do the little background speckles. And I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia. And I'm going to be stamping off. So I'll need a piece of scrap paper for that. I'll have that right here. And I'll pick up that little decal and then come in here and add those in certain places. Maybe I'll use that full strength. It's not showing up that well. There we go. So it's fine using it full strength then. Let me see. Just going to do that a few places over here and one more over here. Okay. Then I'm going to take the little one that I cut out on scrap, and I did go ahead and already color that, so I didn't have to take the time for doing that. And I'll take the backings. I'm using my mini dimensionals because I do want this to be raised a little bit, and I did put quite a few of them on there to make sure that I keep it in place. One more. Oops, got my finger stuck on there. One more. And it doesn't really matter about how it covers this up. But it just is going to make it pop. Hopefully you can see that. So it's raised and it just makes it pop. And then we'll do some stamping of the saying that we would like to use. And let me see what I want that to be. We are going to say, sending happy thoughts. Oh, this isn't sitting flat, so I didn't get. I'm going to stamp that right down there, sending happy thoughts. And then on the inside, we're going to say, for a very happy birthday. There we go. And then we will layer this onto here. And we have a little bit of a 1/4 of an inch border around each one, or 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. And I'm gonna come back and try to color this in again and I'll keep doing that over and over again until I get it nice and dark. You can see each time I layer, it becomes a little bit darker and stands out a little bit. Then in this stamp set I absolutely love, we have this cute little bee. And I'm going to add our little bee. cutest little thing right there. Now, I did not bring any yellowish colors with me, so I decided to just use the pale papaya and my blender pen to give me a little bit of color for the bee. I didn't really need to color him in at all, but I did want to give him a little bit of color. So I'm just going to take my blender pen, and you want to make sure that that is dry. And our memento does dry quick, but I'm just going to give a little bit of color and do it real light, and it'll look like a darker yellow, this pale papaya. And I do love this beautiful stamp set. Now, one more thing we're going to do is we're going to do the inside. You know how I like to match the flower from the outside to the inside. So there is a smaller flower. And we'll do the fresh freesia again on that. And then we have that little stem on the inside there. Oh, wait a minute, first take that back. We have a little side on these two here that will do that soft succulent again. These two little pieces here also match up. There you can see how nice and pretty that just simple two-step stamping is. And then there is a little stamen for the center of that flower. And I haven't used this yet, so hopefully I line that up okay. There we go. And we have that pretty color for the center of that. So we have that little flower on the inside as well to match the flowers on the outside. So this is one that's a little stepped up. And then I wanted to show you how I did a real simple basic one as well. This card right here probably took me less than 10 minutes, if that long. And this one is on a 5.5 by 8.5 thick white base, and then it's on a 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of soft succulent, and this is 4 by 5 1/4 regular basic white. And on this one here, I use the Flirty Flamingo as my shaded color for the inside of the flower. Use the soft succulent again. This time I stamped the Sending Happy Thoughts in black, and on the inside of that I did for Feeling Better Kind of Day. I didn't do the flower here yet, so we want to do the flower on this one as well for the inside, because I like my insides to match. And this one I will do with the Flirty Flamingo when I color the inside. Line that up there, and if you miss and it's off a little bit, it really doesn't matter at all. And then we'll do the little green on the soft succulent, on this little piece right here. And then we'll do that pale papaya with that little stamen on the inside of that flower. And there we have it. So this one was very simple, just stamping. The coloring looks like it's almost watercolored, but really it was just stamped with that distinctive second step stamp to color that in. Add your sentiment, add a little bit of that speckle background there. And you have two beautiful cards. One stepped up, took a little bit more time because we had to color twice, even though the stamping with the coloring is so quick and easy. And then I did have to fussy cut this one out. But I hoped you liked this set, Beautifully Happy. And remember, you can get this for free. Celebration does go through the end of the month, and that is available with a $100 purchase. Thank you so much for using the host code. If your order is under $150, I greatly appreciate you using my monthly host code. And don't forget, it's a great time to order your prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions and earning free celebration items, as well as joining my team, whether you want to be a business person and earn a few extra dollars each month, or whether you just want to get a discount on your supplies, which was how I started as well. Just wanted to get that discount, and you can get up to 25% off of your supplies by just joining my team. And there's great ways to do it during celebration. You can get yourself a free little stamp and cut emboss machine in this beautiful boho blue if you like. And this guy is so cute. I know it looks kind of big right there, but it really is so small. It's very nice and portable to take along with you when you go somewhere to stamp, or you don't have a lot of room on your desk and you want to leave it out all the time. So that's why I got it, because my stamping area is really very small, and I always don't have a lot of room on my desk, and so many of the dies fit right in that mini machine that I found it would be much easier to have that out all the time. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Now remember, on Well Wednesday, what you need to do, you need to both like and comment to have a chance to win these two cards that I made tonight. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Don't forget to like and comment for your chance to win. Happy stamping.